Hello everyone! Welcome to another vlog where I'm fresh from the shower again. But I have some things that I would like to share with you, and then I don't have time because I have plans for the day. So let's start the real talk here. Okay, I'm gonna take everything from the beginning. In case you don't know about me and my life, I would like you to be able to follow anyways. So I have a beauty Instagram account. From this account, I don't gain absolutely anything. I do not have it monetized or so. For me, it's like a hobby, it's a passion. I do it just because I love aesthetics. So I organize my Instagram feed in form of 3 2 makeup looks, 1 palette swatch video. And for me, this takes so much time because sometimes during the week that I'm super busy, I still need to find some hours, usually 2 to 3 hours, to film palette swatches and then be able to have them up, so I will keep having this form of 3. Also, I like to keep a consistency, like I try to post most of the days, if not every day, so this takes a lot of time. I do not complain about that, it's my choice, it's a work of labor. No, it's a labor of love, this is what I wanted to say. But something happened recently and this made me so sad. So last summer I have uploaded a palette swatch video. Basically, if you don't know what it is, I'm swatching a palette on my hand and I'm just showing how the shimmers are shimmering and how beautiful the color story is. So some months later, this video got removed from Instagram without Instagram actually noticing me in any way, because the content was offensive. Apparently, what the fluff, Instagram? How a palette swatch video can be offensive or can be removed for a reason? Before you tell me that it might be about music copyrights, I checked it and I have other videos with music which is not free anymore, and these videos were just muted, not completely removed from the Instagram. So I'm like, okay, we have something here. At the same point, meanwhile, we had another form of drama that I don't wanna kinda like talk about, just because the drama was kinda resolved with like the people who were involved in it, and since we are kind of on good terms, I don't want to bring it back. This is not irrelevant though, because I feel that the same people who caused the initial drama have reported my video, which I'm not gonna say it's fine, but it's an act of hate. It's never fine. For me though, the biggest responsible was Instagram for accepting this whole situation and actually finding that my video is not good anymore to be on Instagram. So as you can understand, my feed was completely destroyed. This made me so sad because, as I told you, like I put a lot of hours on organizing and fixing everything. Anyway, I noticed yesterday night actually that Instagram has introduced a new feature. This is called reorganize feed or something. So I was able to upload the video again and actually push it down so it will be at the original place that it was removed from. So everything was resolved in a good way. Yeah, you might see another video that you have seen before being posted twice, but it is what it is. I wanted to have the way I wanted. So from this, I'm gonna say, first of all, everything kinda can be solved. And secondly, in order to be more safe, I have started a private Instagram. I'm not gonna tell you the name of it. I mean, it's super irrelevant. You're not gonna be able to find it. This Instagram is gonna be private. And this is my way to ensure that whatever is going to happen, and no matter how many reports I'm going to get in the future, my content will be available at least to me, if not publicly available anymore. So I will have it as a backup idea. And if my Instagram completely disappears one day, maybe I will use the backup instead. But yeah, these are thoughts for the future. I would say I'm so happy that I finally solved this. Like, I was sad for months, literally, about this. But, I mean, I didn't talk about it because, first of all, when I started the vlogs, it has been already 2 months when this whole situation has happened. And secondly, I know that like we couldn't do anything else. So it's kind of like pointless just to be here and be kind of unpleasant and bring the drama without a happy ending. For me in my life, it's so important to be able to end every story with a happy ending. And since I can now do it, now it's a good time for me to share the whole thing. I am 90% sure about the person who reported my video. I'm not gonna mention any names because I don't have evidence, so I don't want to bluntly blame anyone here. But yeah, just to know, there are always solutions to problems. On a more irrelevant note now, I tried a new face mask, this one with milk coffee. It is the coffeeest thing that I have put on my face. It smells like coffee so much. I'm craving coffee right now. I don't care about the hydration, which is good, as you can see. It's kind of nice, but I want some coffee right now. And this mask is good. I highly recommend it. If you want to buy it, you can find it on YesStyle. I have a discount code with them. I bought this mask with my own money. It's not a promotional part here. I'm just trying to help you to save some money. The code is gonna be here. If you want to use it, use it. If not, it's absolutely fine. Since we are here chit-chatting about random stuff, I recently have almost finished Sailor Moon, so I started looking about symbolism and the correlation between Sailor Moon and astrology. Just a heads up here, I don't believe in astrology, but I always find it very interesting to see astrology representation in art. And I mean, in Sailor Moon, there is so much backstory, and if you know about astrology, I wouldn't say if you believe in astrology, but if you know like the stereotypes, the basics, there is so much representation, and it's something that I always adore with art, like saying something without mentioning the exact word, the exact like source of it or inspiration material, but actually being able to represent it at 100% rate. This is always super impressive. And no matter my personal beliefs and how I feel about stuff, for example, I don't like spiders at all. And then I got to see some cards from the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, another anime, and then there is a perfect representation of how a spider is making the web without actually seeing the spider. I find it so fascinating, and as an artist myself, like I look up to these people so much because one day I would like to be able to be as symbolic with my own personal art, like to show things without actually showing, and being able to see the color schemes and how someone can narrate a story just by choosing a very specific color story. It is like inspiration final boss for me, and I'm so happy that I got involved with some so fascinating media and give Sailor Moon another watch as an adult now, because as a child obviously I couldn't be able to understand all this, but if you're interested, I can link some videos down below. They are astrology heavy, just a heads up about that. Like if you don't believe, you might find them even boring, but if you look them from an art perspective, it is just amazing. I love it. It's my favorite hyperfixation these days, to take like anime and in general media. Right now I'm doing it just with anime, but I'm planning to do it with more media as well, and find the correlation between the source material and the art that represents it, like the color stories, everything. It's so good. It's so good and so inspiring. Right now I want to do makeup. I have no idea what this is going to be about. It's been a month since I haven't touched any brushes, because mainly there are a lot of things that I needed to prioritize in my life, and then there was the drama that I was telling you before. And you know, when things like that are happening, I do not feel motivated to do my own art. As a friend of mine has described, and I find it very accurate actually, it's like my art is about wholesomeness, is about showing things to their fullest potential. It is maximalistic. So whenever I feel sad, I want to make myself smaller in a way. So I cannot produce art because I'm not in the mood of creating something majestic and something like which I consider as too much. So whenever I am sad, no matter for what reason, I never want to do something super creative. I instead work on backstage stuff. I might edit a lot. I might not be on camera. So this is another thing that is like a very interesting perspective of things, because I have heard that a lot of artists are actually getting inspired by their dark times, and for me it's always the opposite, and it has always been the opposite. If I have like a darker period in my life, I just don't want to do anything. I just want to disappear into editing stuff. And here's the makeup done. What do you guys think? Well, I had so much fun. I'm finally back to it. It's amazing. We have taken the pictures. They're gonna be on Instagram. I don't know how soon, but soon-ish. And now I would like to film some videos for TikTok, some product reviews. I'm not really looking forward to them because TikTok has a very specific format that you have to use the hooks and everything, and I'm not this kind of person, but it is what it is. I would like to show you what I used for today's look. I would like to include a close-up if I remember it, but anyway, let me show you the palettes. So from Fantasy Cosmetica, I used the Sorcerer, this one. From this I got the pink and I blended with some of the purples from the other palette that I'm gonna show you. Right, let me try to be efficient and hold it in a good way. This is the palette. I used the bright pink and then the purple in the middle, and then I used an old favorite of mine, a discontinued gem. This is the Surge palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. You cannot find this palette anymore, it's discontinued as I said, but it has some very beautiful neons, and I think that with this kind of like sunsetty look, some neon yellow and neon oranges are gonna be so good, and I was not wrong. And then last but not least, I used the Monster palette, as I like to call it. This is a custom palette that I have done by depotting all my Shall We makeup palettes. So look how many shadows in here. I used from their latest collab with Ghoul in Japan. I don't remember the name of the palette, Nocturnal Flame, but don't quote me on this. It is like the raw here, and I have used the orange, as you can see on my eye. And then for blush I used this one from Colourpop. This is the Gengar one from the Pokemon collection. I love this collection. I love anything anime related. And then I used a new product for me. I used this highlighter. This is a multichrome highlighter. Wow, the babies are doing bad stuff. Let me try to show them to you. All right, I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, Luna is there. She's ready to attack. Let's hope that she will not do it. Anyway, I was talking about the highlighter. This is in collaboration with the Little Mermaid, and it's a fantastic multichrome highlighter. I have used it even on my lips, and it looks so good. I'm trying to open it. All right, now you can see it. I don't know if you can see the multichrome essence of it, but trust me, it is multichrome. And then I used another very interesting product. This is a powder to cream lipstick. So it starts as a powder and then you rub your lips and it becomes a normal lipstick. It's magic. I love it, and it's a color that I'm not really using on my everyday life, but for this makeup it was just awesome. It's not the only product that I have on my lips, but I feel that I have already said enough about it, so let's move on. I would just like to show you the sunset. Isn't it majestic? Isn't it the most beautiful thing that you are seeing today? Hi, it is 2 days later. I got this PR parcel, so I figured to come here and unbox it with you guys. I have lost my normal cutter, so I'm gonna use my crochet scissors. Let's hope that I'm not gonna destroy anything. I don't really remember where is it from or what's inside, so it is a surprise for me as it's gonna be for you. Let's open it though. Dun dun dun! More packaging. I have to unbox a little bit more. Stay with me. Alright, finally everything is out. So the PR is from Aromatica. Aromatica is a Korean hair brand. I have tried a shampoo of theirs. I have purchased it with my own money. It is great. It works perfectly with my oily hair. Like, everything on me is so oily. I always appreciate products that can help me with this issue. Anyway, here we have the organic aloe vera gel. So this is supposed to be a soothing gel containing fresh organic aloe vera. It gently cares for rough hair and provides a refreshing finish. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna let you know what exactly it is. And then we have this one. This is Root Enhancer, the Rosemary Root Enhancer. Let's see. I see recycled packaging here, by the way. I highly appreciate this. Okay, here we have a more liquid thing. And as I can understand here, you are actually working with this in your roots to help new hair growth. amazing. I have a lot of hair, to be honest, but it's always nice to care for my hair and have even more. I dye my hair is a little bit sensitive, so if I can help it in any way possible, I highly appreciate it. Big thanks to Aromatica for sending me these two products. I'm gonna be reviewing them soon at my Instagram and TikTok account, so if you would like to see a more in-depth review and actually how I'm using them, please go and follow me there. And I'm thinking to end this video now. Thank you so much for being here with me today. This video was a little bit different. If you like it, don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me at my other social media. I'm gonna see you soon. I have a lot of things planned actually. Have a wonderful day and I'm gonna catch you with my next video. Bye!